Okay, that doesn't look terrible. Okay, that was a few dropped frames there, but I think that has stabilized somewhat. My voice still isn't the best, so if I'm being quiet, it's not because you people are boring or something, it's just because I still have a bit of a sore throat. This is a local Sydney brewery, by the way. Um, let's just quickly try some commands. Would help if I could type. Okay, so that's what I'm overclocking today. This chip did 6.3-ish gigahertz, which is a lot for Heka, which is an early. It's basically a tri-core early stepping version of DNEP, the main, basically the main AM3 chip, I would argue. Thuban was more of a late thing, later in the sort of product cycle. Yeah, let's pull down. I'm trying a different fan setup here to sort of blow it away rather than pull it up. It also blows away a little bit of the LN2. Just gonna refresh my stream here. I think you can hear it in my voice that it's not ideal. I'll try and get as close to the mic as possible so I don't have to strain my voice. But how are all of you doing? Hopefully you don't have a cold like I do. I don't have a temp cam today because, I mean, what's the point? It's just going to be full pot all the way. Okay, we've got Mick and Rave here. So fucking hot. Global warming, Mick. I would appreciate questions. I'm just not going to be blabbing on too much by myself. It's going to be more of a concentrated sort of stream, which I don't tend to do very much, but it's just, if I'm going to talk, I might have to end the stream because my voice is going rather than the rig is fucked or whatever, so I want to avoid that. So these chips ordinarily do unlock to 4. What rating are the Elpida sticks? I don't have an SPD tab. I think they're 2000 C8s. Let's just quickly check that before I fully pull down. That's a good question. It's a tri-kit. It's 2 sticks out of a tri-kit that I bought for cheap on eBay. And it's a 2000 C8, I'm pretty sure, but I'll try and pull up the SPD. Just 1 second. Would help to get rid of the write protection. Okay. I could pull them, but I think this is the more elegant way of doing things. Yes. Hopefully you can see that okay there. It's a 2888 2845 is the XMP at 1.65. And I actually don't know if that's the typical rating for hypers. I just know that they're hypers, and that's what I'm interested in. Okay, let's just re-enable XOC mode just because we might be doing valids later for, I mean, in the unlikely event that I am reduced to valids even though I already have the gold. Okay. So, I don't have a temp cam like I said, but once I'm... Devil Sweet Lips says hi. Oh, that's appreciated. So... I wish this was possible to catch on cam, but the fan is actually so strong that it's catching the LN2, and I'll have to pour sideways. It's catching the LN2 and just flinging it off the side of the pot. Okay. Alright. So while that's pulling down, I will give a little bit of explanation. Well, first of all, I'm not in the right profile, so... And I am dropping a few frames, so I'm just gonna quickly lower my bitrate a tiny little bit. I think for those of you who have lived through my streams on the Elgato, oh no, what is this? I'm on Elgato now. I had Avermedia before that as a capture card. Those of you who lived through those streams, I think you'll agree with me that the resolution switching and all that kind of stuff works so much better on this capture card. Never mind the audio glitches are gone, but just the actual quality of the capture as well is maybe not literally the quality, but the overall experience of the capture is much better from what I'm seeing anyway. Let me know if there's something that I've missed, basically. Okay, I'm gonna stay at a low Northbridge frequency for now, because that has cold scaling, so I don't want to give myself instability because I'm not cold enough yet. What I'm aiming to do is literally a 6 gigahertz 1M run at about 820 C6, so 665, whatever it is, 1811, whatever the board minimum is. I have seen screenshots of people using CPU tweaker on Heka to lower timings in OS, and I'm able to use it on DNEB, but for whatever reason on Heka, CPU tweaker 2.0 2.0 doesn't work, and 1.5 also doesn't work.